What's up, peeps? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is on episode 818. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty slick, pretty good, and it was pretty well adapted. Although there were some filler scenes here and there, it still became acceptable. So, if anything else, let's continue. We have to it that, Sanji is still listening to the entire conversation, and then we see to it that Pudding ends up using a power of her Memo fruit, or something that involves with memory in a certain sense of a devil fruit power, and ends up changing the clip of Reiju's memory to a part where a soldier actually shot Reiju instead of Pudding herself, you know? And things are gonna get a little hectic here and there, and of course Sanji's the only one that knows the truth. And then it switches to a scene where Brook ends up taking on Big Mom, etc., and we see to it that Brook is literally struggling against Big Mom herself. And we all know why. Because she has her homies protecting her. And she's a Yonko, obviously. I mean, taking on a Yonko one-on-one, you have to be very strong in a certain sense. I mean, think about that in a freaking fight of the Admirals fighting Whitebeard like many years ago. Or should I say 2 years ago in the One Piece timeline. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And of course, Brook, on the other hand, still standing up, and he ends up trying to use his rock band music to destroy the homies of Big Mom, but apparently that does not work on them, so that sucks really bad. Even Brook's like, what the hell, are you kidding me? And then he gets electrocuted to getting fired up to electrocuted again. And Brook, on the other hand, when he is still standing, we have to it that two of the homies, that's Prometheus and Zeus, are like fighting against each other who should like hurt Brook more because he's still standing. And of course, like, Brook tries to take advantage of this when Big Mom tries to separate them from fighting. And Brook tries to stab Big Mom, but apparently one of Big Mom's homies, which is like her hat or something, etc., slams Brook down to the ground when he turned into a sword. Or, yeah, he turned into a sword and has Brook laid down a little exhausted. And Big Mom's like, what's pushing you so bad? Is it because you just want to get that Stone King? And Brook says, yeah, because I know Sanji is a kind man. And you know what? If Sanji does not come back, I want to make sure this is all worth it in the end. Grabbing that stone is very important. And we have to it that Big Mom's like, you think no one's going to die? All of you guys are going to die. And Brook says, what kind of fool regards his own death as part of the plan, young lady? And Big Mom becomes irritated. We have to it that Chopper and Carrot are torturing Brule while they have the choo-choo guy running, mockery guy, ends up having to be their fast transportation, while like Carrot is torturing Brule by tickling her to a point where she can't breathe and she's laughing hard. Like, how do we know which mirror goes to Big Mom's castle? Which one? And Brule had to give up because she was tickle tortured and says, okay, just ask the mirrors, they'll let you know. And we have to it that Chopper and Carrot ask him which one of you leads to Big Mom's castle. They go like, I am. And we see to it that they ask him, hey, do you know where Luffy, Nami, and Sanji is? They go like, oh, we don't know Luffy and Nami, but they know Sanji. But Carrot says, leave it to me, I'll do a drawing of them. And Chopper's like, you can draw? She goes like, yeah, I can. And it switches to a scene with like where Nami and Luffy is at. Luffy is literally trying to rip off his arms while Nami is crying to death, going like, stop it, Luffy, please stop, it's freaking me out, get me out of here, you know? And Opera's like, okay, hey, young girl, I want you to tell me where Lola is. Mama told me to get out of you by tonight. And Nami's like, hell no, I am not telling you. I would never rat out or betray my friends. And then Opera says, okay, it's time to bring out the torture devices. And Nami's like, hey, don't say it so casually, leave me alone. And Opera's like, okay then, I shoot you with the bow gun every 5 seconds. Let me know when you change your mind. And then Nami's like, huh? That escalated way too quickly. No, I don't want to die. And then Opera's like, then tell me. And Luffy's like, screw you, freaking lumpy mass awardee head. Don't worry, Nami, I'll rip these arms off in the next 5 seconds. And Nami's like, no, I don't want either option. Then Luffy and Opera's like, quit being a baby. And then We have to it that a similar voice comes in and says, hello, something going on here. And we have to it that Opera tells the stranger, like, no, hey, you shouldn't be entering the castle like this. But this person, Jinbei, of course, which is him, obviously, says, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to take a nap right now. Then he did a 5,000 tile fist, justice fist, and knocks him out. And Nami and Luffy goes like, Jinbei, what are you doing here? And we see to it that Jinbei's like, we could talk later, but do you guys want to get out of here first? And they go like, yes, please, let's get out of here, etc. So it looks like to me things are about to get really hectic right now. And we also get to see a preview of the next episode where Sanji's gonna know the truth and secret about a couple things. Well, Sanji himself. And it's gonna be a tear-jerking episode, that's for sure. So until then, I will see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo!